They say goldfish only remember things for 3 seconds. But is that really true? No. It is just a myth. Goldfish have much better memory than you think. In fact, they can remember things for days, even weeks. Scientists tested this with simple experiments. One experiment was published in the journal Animal Cognition. Scientists trained goldfish to find food in a certain spot. At first, the fish were a bit confused. They swam around the tank looking for food, but after some time, they started to understand where the food would be. And the fish came back to the same place, not once, but again and again. This means they remembered where the food was, and not just for 3 seconds. In another experiment, scientists used a maze to study the memory of goldfish. At one end of the maze, there was a reward waiting for the fish, some food. At the other end, there was nothing. The fish had to figure out which path led to the food, and guess what? They did it. They figured it out, and they remembered it. 4 weeks. These experiments show that goldfish have much better memory than people think. So, where did the myth come from? Probably from cartoons and jokes. People just repeated it for years. But science says otherwise. Goldfish have complex brains for their size. They are not as simple as people think. If you have a goldfish at home, try tapping the tank before feeding. Do this every day. Soon the fish will come to the surface when they hear the tap. That is memory. That is learning. Goldfish are not the only animals that can do this. Many animals can learn and remember things. It's all about how you train them. Now let me tell you about a very special dolphin named Echo. Echo is an Atlantic bottlenose dolphin. She lives in a zoo in Austria. She has a great memory. She can remember human faces, and she can recognize herself in the mirror. Once a scientist took a DNA test to see if Echo recognizes herself. The test showed that Echo knows she is a dolphin. She has a great memory. But dolphins are not the only ones. Let's talk about Alex, the African grey parrot. Alex is a very smart bird. He can recognize himself in the mirror too. He understands the names of many objects, and he can count up to 6. Alex can also tell you the color and shape of many objects. And just like Echo, he knows he's a bird. Alex and Echo are amazing. They show us that animals can be very smart. But sometimes we forget that other animals are smart too. Even insects. Honeybees are very smart. They can recognize colors and patterns. They can also remember where flowers are and how to get to those flowers. Honeybees are so smart that scientists are studying them to make better robots. Robots could use a bee's navigation skills to fly better and remember more things. So next time you see a goldfish, don't just think it's a cute little fish swimming around. Goldfish are smarter than we give them credit for. They may be small, but their brains are working all the time. And remember, there's so much more to learn about the world and its amazing animals. So keep asking questions and keep exploring. You never know what you might discover. This video is part of a series that busts common myths about animals. It shows how amazing nature really is. Thanks for watching. If you enjoy learning cool facts like this, support the channel. We are a growing family and every like and comment helps us grow. These videos are made to show what AI can do today. But remember, even AI is not perfect. Sometimes it can get things wrong. So stay curious and keep learning. The more you know, the more you grow.